Welcome and welcome back to part 1 of our 2-part series on achieving an hourglass figure. Today we are discussing the importance of building a strong and defined back so that you can enhance your posture, build strength, and create the illusion of a narrow waist. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. One of the best exercises for your lats is pull-ups or assisted pull-ups. Now, if you're a beginner or someone that just does not prioritize pull-ups like myself, I recommend starting on the assisted pull-up machine. I would have started over there, but somebody was on it, so I chose to do banded pull-ups just because proper form is essential, and with machinery you can really focus on controlling the movements versus controlling so much of your body along with the movements. Also, machines really provide that gradual increase of weight over time, which in turn will help you prevent injury. We're always trying to prevent injury. Just keep in mind that anything you want to get better at, you're gonna have to do more than one day a week. Overall, you want to focus on a combination of strength training and cardio exercises to help you sculpt your body, along with movements like rowing, which is one of my favorites and great for providing that back definition. So of course, we're adding in some of these. Movements like rowing are one of my favorites because they really help develop the back muscles. Y'all keep in mind that I train my back at higher reps because I'm no longer looking to build my back muscles. So my reps stay anywhere between about 12 to 20 reps per an exercise, depending on the day, of course. But I'm not looking to build. I've already built at the beginning of my journey. I went up in weight. I reached about 150 pounds. Now I'm anywhere between about 125 to 130. So I keep my reps high because I just want to sculpt my back. However, your lats are the primary muscle responsible for creating an illusion, which is why by training them, you're making your waist appear more narrow, which matters when you're trying to achieve that hourglass figure. If you're worried that your back will get wider, this will not happen, y'all. Your bone structure, which is genetically driven, will always be what it is. So pay close attention to your body, learn it, and you will know you're on the right track because your lats will grow, your clothes will fit a little more snug. As we continue on our individual journeys, let's keep in mind that we are all built genetically different. So your outcomes are going to look different. And for some of us, keeping a small waist while building is possible. And for others, it isn't, just because of how we hold fat. So ask yourself, is this question realistic to me and my body type? If it is, great. If not, also great. We are humans and we're not meant to look the same, y'all. So everyone won't be able to reduce the size of their waist while creating curves. To reduce your waist, however, while building, genetically you cannot hold much fat in this area. Outside of this, you'll need to focus on really engaging the core in every movement you do. That includes back squats, that includes any core exercises. And along with core engagement, you want to incorporate some high intensity training. This can also be very effective for burning fat while maintaining your curves. So is reducing your waist size while creating curves possible? Yes, it is. It was for me, but it will not be for everyone. You cannot avoid the importance of nutrition. A balanced diet should always include proteins. We got some whole grains, carbs, healthy fats. I want y'all though to pay attention to your vegetable and hydration intake because these are two factors, especially for gainers, that are hard to forget about. I found myself forgetting about vegetables and proper hydration very often on my journey in gaining weight. Overall, just remember to enjoy your life and do not let health consume you. It should be something that is a positive addition, not something that just takes over, which is easier said than done, but please don't let it consume you, y'all. It will be terrible on your mental health. So when it comes to your nutrition, the best diet and nutrition plan for getting the hourglass shape is going to be the one that works for your body. You have to learn your body. You have to pay attention to its cues, pay attention to the different changes you make that your body either agrees with or doesn't agree with. For me, I know my body does not agree with yogurt. I've tried it multiple times. So figure out what works for you, but primarily make sure you're getting your protein in, getting your carbs in around your workout, eating healthy fats, and prioritizing your vegetables and your hydration. That's all. It's gonna be Y'all listening to some old school 2000s R&B music. It's hitting. The playlist is hitting. I want to do a quick flex for y'all because I think another misconception that people have when it comes to building their upper back so that they can have a nice hourglass shape is they think they're going to get big or they think they're going to look manly. And I promise y'all, you will not. The only thing that will happen is your back will look sexy. I could really see like how much training my upper body has improved my upper body. You don't have to build your back to match anybody else's back. In fact, I don't recommend training your body to look like anybody else's body. Once you find some back definition that you like, that you're happy with, you can actually stop there. Instead of training your back 2 days a week, drop your training down to 1 day a week. Keep your weight light. Keep it high reps. Last thing I'm going to do for my back is I'm going to do some hyperextensions, but I'm going to do them lower back focused, of course, not glute focused. Excellent, beautiful exercise if you want that deep arch in your back. And I know you do. Do hyperextensions that are lower back focus, or you can do the hyperextension machine, which, oh my gosh, y'all, my hard drive crashed. Like, my hard drive is broken. Give this video a thumbs up, follow, subscribe your girl, subscribe to your girl. Let's go finish our workout because I just stopped in this room so that I could talk to y'all because people out there are staring. It's crowded. Not necessarily staring at me. I'm maybe being just a little subconscious, but it's crowded out there, so let's go, y'all. Always wanted to do that thing where you like walk away from the camera and then it's like you walking away, but you're not. I always test it out and just make sure it's at the right height. And I'm just making sure that I'm actually squeezing the intended muscle group before I pick up this weight. But because we're doing, because it's going to be lower back focus, coming all the way up, and I'm kind of like trying to push my shoulders back. But more importantly, I'm trying to squeeze those lower back muscles. And if you place your hand on your lower back, you can feel exactly what I mean. But I think this is a good height. The last thing I wanted to address in this video was waist trainers and corsets. Waist trainers and corsets have gained a lot of popularity, but it seems to me like the trend is kind of dying out. But y'all let me know in the comment section down below because I do not be up to date with this stuff. While waist trainers and corsets do provide, let's say, temporary effects, they are not long-term solutions. They're going to be a temporary fix that you're going to have to continue to do without any, what's the proper word, without offending anyone, without any knowledge on what the long-term effects is on your body, on your organs. I personally don't feel any way towards either of them. Whichever one you choose to do is up to you. I do not partake in waist trainers. I do not partake in corsets because I'm not looking for short-term benefits. I'm looking for something that I can maintain over time that's going to be good not only on my physical health, but also my mental health. You either choose to indulge or you don't. It's up to you. But in my opinion, they're temporary fixes. Yes, they may work, but for how long will you be able to keep it up? That's what you really have to ask yourself. Before I close out this video, I do want to say that I want to start filming women's workouts for them in the gym. It's something I enjoy. I want to pick it up as a habit. So if you're in the Atlanta area and you want your workout filmed either with your camera or the one I have, I really love catching different angles, catching different point of views. It'll be free of charge for the first few people, but keep in mind I will be editing them and using them in my portfolio to help me build one. I'll leave a link in my description box down below so that you can fill out this form, and then hopefully we can capture some angles together. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll help bring out more of my creative side, which I really enjoy using. If you found this video useful, stay tuned for part 2. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and share this with anyone on their hourglass journey. I thank y'all so much for tuning in, for staying tuned in, and I will see y'all in part 2. Bye.